tracking the rain and snow falling here in Northern California. That's a live look at conditions in Sacramento, Stockton, and Lake Tahoe. Damp roadways across the region, and we have back-to-back storm systems that are set to bring Northern California the biggest stretch of wet weather we have seen this season.
Yep, it's a weather impact day, the first of several that we are forecasting.
We have live team coverage of the weather. Carolina Estrada will show us the rain impacts in the foothills. Let's start with our meteorologist Heather Waldman and tracking that rain and snow right now.
Yeah, and the foothills really will be the most persistently wet areas through this weekend and even into early next week. For the valley, rain is going to come in waves. We've got some showers now from Sacramento County down through the San Joaquin Valley. There are some gaps in between, but you go north of Sacramento, a lot of dry time. Still some damp roads. It's nice to see, but on a Friday night, yeah, you're going to need the windshield wipers. And you're going to want to find the umbrella if it got tucked away somewhere. It's going to be a good week for it. Steady rain still falling from Amador County down through Tuolumne County. Nice to see that there. Also, it's going to be a wet drive all the way up Highway 50. As you get to Echo Summit, there may just barely be a little bit of snow reaching the ground there. Interstate 80, things starting to quiet down a bit. That rain is going to come back tomorrow morning. It's going to be widespread all day tomorrow. Sunday we'll get some breaks, but between now and Sunday, the potential for some trouble spots because of the rain. So there's a flood watch. It was issued yesterday by the National Weather Service, and it covers a huge area. What I want to be clear about for the valley is that we're talking about ponding on roads, so not serious flooding, nothing widespread. Creeks and rivers are going to be fine. If you are in the foothills above Highway 49, that is where some of those creeks may flood, but the rivers, the Feather River, the Yuba River, the American River, those are all going to be fine. By the time we get to Sunday, Grass Valley could have close to 4 inches of rain, and by Monday, up over 5 inches of rain. We'll talk more about the extended forecast, which does have some better snow chances in a little bit.
Heather, thank you. All right, let's go out live to KCRA 3's Carolina Estrada. Kind of a soggy assignment right now in Grass Valley, Carolina.
Yeah, Edie, for the past 20 minutes, we've seen this steady, just light rain showers coming down here in Grass Valley. We were driving around the area and we've seen those wet roads. Not really any street flooding or ponding yet, but that is expected to change in the next couple of days. And we did speak to some residents who say they're all ready for that rain that's expected to come in this upcoming week. They have their gutters cleared, they have that furniture secured, and they said they're actually really excited for this rain that's expected to come. They haven't had much rain in the last couple of weeks, so they're really just excited to see a change in weather. But today that rain just has pretty much been some very light showers. We are not seeing a lot of people out, but that is expected to change in the next couple of days. They're going to see a lot more rain. So the county did set up a couple areas where people can go and pick up those free sandbags just to prepare their homes in case they might need them. And also they're asking people that if they do see some downed trees or if they see any street flooding, they make sure to report it to the county so they can get someone out there to just kind of work on it immediately. But for now, not seeing a lot of impacts on the roads, mainly just these light showers that we're seeing here in Grass Valley. Live in Grass Valley, Carolina Estrada, KCRA 3 News. Back to you guys.
All right, Carolina, thank you. And of course, snow is impacting travel in the Sierra. This is a live look at Interstate 80 near Kingvale. Not seeing chain controls there right now, but does look like traffic moving pretty slowly. And Highway 50 chain controls are in place from Twin Bridges to Myers.
So let's head back over to Heather and more on the snow coming through the Sierra.
Yeah, and it was much slower going earlier today. We've actually been watching the snow level creep higher and higher. It's not going to increase all that much tonight, so there may still be some slick spots early tomorrow morning. But after that, most of this weekend, it's just going to be kind of a rainy weekend in the Sierra. This is a close-up view of Highway 50, where just a little bit of wet snow over the immediate summit. The view from South Lake Tahoe, kind of murky. The temperature at the airport is 38 degrees though, so that may be cold enough for some snowflakes to mix in, but it's not cold enough for anything to really stick. This is 80 at Castle Peak, and you can see here the trucks moving through. That may be lights flashing as part of a chain control operation there. Yeah, things just a little bit slower than usual, but the road in most cases just kind of wet. Our radar is picking up on snow, but there's probably some rain rain mixing in up there at this point too. Again, for tonight, that snow level is going to continue to hover around about 6,500 feet or so. Saturday morning, snow level just low enough for some accumulation along Donner Summit and Echo Summit, but by the afternoon, it's just plain rain in the mountains, and that's going to be the same way for most of the day on Sunday. We do see some better chances for snow, actual snow, later on next week. We'll look at the extended forecast in a few minutes.
Heather, thank you. And of course, you can track weather updates in your neighborhood with the KCRA app. We have an interactive radar where you can see the expected impact right down to your street. Be sure to turn on the notifications to get real-time updates. And we use the interactive radar at home to plan out when we're going to go out, walk the dog.
It's so easy.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, it's nice. You can see exactly what's coming.